PCB and PCBA are two essential terms in the electronics industry, and they are often used interchangeably. However, PCB and PCBA are not the same things, and they differ in significant ways. In this article, we will discuss the difference between PCB and PCBA, including their definition, usage, and advantages.
What is PCB? PCB stands for printed circuit board. It is a thin board made of insulating material, usually fiberglass or plastic, with conductive pathways or tracks printed onto it. The conductive pathways or tracks connect different components of the electronic device, allowing the flow of electricity to complete the circuit. The circuit design of the PCB is created using a computer-aided design (CAD) software program. The PCB is then fabricated using a process that involves the deposition of copper onto the board, followed by etching to remove the unwanted copper, leaving behind the desired circuit pattern. PCBs have revolutionized the electronics industry by making the manufacture of electronic devices more efficient, cost-effective, and reliable. They are used in a wide range of electronic products, from simple devices like calculators to complex systems like aerospace and military applications. What is PCBA? PCBA stands for Printed Circuit Board Assembly. It refers to the process of assembling electronic components onto a PCB to create a functional electronic device. The components may include resistors, capacitors, diodes, transistors, integrated circuits, and other electronic components. The assembly process involves placing the components onto the PCB, followed by soldering to create a strong mechanical and electrical connection. PCBAs are used in a wide range of electronic products, including computers, smartphones, televisions, medical devices, and automotive electronics. They are essential in creating functional electronic devices and are critical to the success of the electronics industry.
Next, let's talk about the difference between PCB and PCBA. The main difference between PCB and PCBA is that a PCB is a board with conductive pathways, while a PCBA is a complete functional electronic device with components assembled onto the PCB. Here are some other differences between PCB and PCBA. Firstly, they differ in complexity. A PCB is less complex than a PCBA. A PCB only contains conductive pathways or tracks, while a PCBA contains components, conductive pathways, and other elements such as connectors, switches, and batteries. Next, the functionality is also different. A PCB is not functional by itself. It needs to be populated with components and assembled to create a functional electronic device, which is a PCBA. Lastly, their difference lies in the manufacturing process. The manufacturing process for PCBs is different from the process for PCBAs. PCBs are fabricated using a process that involves the deposition of copper onto the board, followed by etching to remove unwanted copper. PCBA, on the other hand, involves the assembly of electronic components onto the PCB using pick-and-place machines, followed by soldering. So, how about the advantages of PCB and PCBA? PCB and PCBA offer several advantages that have made them essential in the electronics industry. Here are some of the benefits of PCB and PCBA. Cost-effective. PCBs and PCBAs are cost-effective compared to traditional wiring methods. They can be mass-produced, reducing the cost of production per unit. High reliability. PCBs and PCBAs are highly reliable because they are manufactured using automated processes, ensuring consistency in quality and reliability. Compact size. PCBs and PCBAs allow electronic devices to be designed in smaller sizes, making them more portable and convenient. Efficient performance. PCBs and PCBAs are designed to optimize the performance of electronic devices. The design of the PCB and PCBA allows for optimal placement of components and pathways, reducing signal interference and improving the overall efficiency of the electronic device. Faster production time. The manufacturing process for PCBs and PCBAs is highly automated, allowing for faster production times and reducing the time it takes to bring electronic devices to market. Ease of repair. PCBs and PCBAs are designed for easy repair and replacement of components, reducing the downtime of electronic devices and ensuring that they remain operational for longer periods. In conclusion, PCB and PCBA are two essential components in the electronics industry, and they differ significantly in terms of their functionality, complexity, and manufacturing process. PCB is a board with conductive pathways, while PCBA is a complete functional electronic device with components assembled onto the PCB. The advantages of PCB and PCBA include cost-effectiveness, high reliability, compact size, efficient performance, faster production time, and ease of repair. Understanding the difference between PCB and PCBA is essential for anyone involved in the electronics industry, from designers and engineers to manufacturers and end users. This is your thank you slide. You can end your video by directing your audience toward where they can find more information.